Have you ever noticed we all say it? With God, anything is possible. You see it on t-shirts. You see it on mugs. You see it on social media. People quote it all the time. But here's the question. Do we actually believe it? Because if truly we believed with God anything is possible, why do we spend so much time in our lives worrying? Why do we allow fear to make our decisions? Why do we quit on ourselves so quickly? Why do we pray and then spend the rest of our day acting as if God isn't listening? I mean, I've been guilty of that in my time. There have been moments in my life where I've prayed. Then 5 minutes later, I started trying to figure it out all by myself, as if somehow I knew better than God. Now, don't get me wrong. Faith isn't pretending life is perfect. Faith isn't walking around with a fake smile telling everyone everything is amazing. That's not faith. That's denial. Real faith is trusting God when life doesn't make sense, when the doctor's report isn't what you wanted, when you've lost someone you deeply love, when your marriage is falling apart, when you're lying awake at 3 o'clock in the morning wondering how you're gonna pay your bills. That's when faith becomes real, because anyone can trust in God when life is easy. The real test comes when nothing around you makes sense. But still, you choose to believe that God it won't abandon you. You know, one thing I've learned, God rarely works on a timetable. We want answers today. Now God, He's often building something that takes years to come to fruition. We pray for patience. Then we get frustrated when He gives us situations that require patience. We pray for courage, then wonder why we're facing battles in life. We pray for strength, then question why life suddenly becomes harder. Maybe, just maybe, God isn't punishing us. Maybe He's actually preparing us. Think about that. Gold isn't valuable because it's never been through fire. It's valuable because it survives fire. Neither are we. I don't believe God causes every hardship, but I do believe this. God doesn't waste pain. Think about that for 1 second. The very thing that almost broke you could become the thing that builds you. I've seen people whose greatest purpose came from their greatest struggle. A recovering addict helping another addict. A grieving parent giving hope to someone who's just buried their child. A veteran who fought in battles overseas, now helping another veteran on the home front. And pain doesn't disappear. God gave it a purpose. And maybe that's the miracle we actually miss. Not that God can take the pain away, but that He refuses to let it be meaningless. Now here's what challenges me the most. If I truly believe that with God anything is possible, then why do I put limits on what I think He can do? Why do I decide when situations feel too broken that this person is beyond saving, that my life can never change? Who am I to decide what's impossible? If I'm claiming to follow the God of impossible, maybe the biggest miracle isn't seeing mountains move. Maybe the biggest miracle is watching God change a human's heart, because changing circumstances is incredible, but a changed life, that's something only God can truly do. So before you go today, I want to leave you with this one question. What if you decided already that is impossible? Is it healing, forgiveness, restoring your marriage, breaking that addiction, finding peace? Now ask yourself this. Did God say it was impossible? Because those are two very different things. Maybe today isn't about getting all the answers. Maybe today is simply just trusting God with the questions. You don't have to know what tomorrow looks like. You just have to have enough faith to take the next step, because God can create a universe out of nothing. If He can turn broken people into people with a purpose, if He can bring hope where there once was despair, then don't tell yourself your story is over. Trust Him even when you can't see what He's doing, because one day you may look back and realize chapter you wanted God to remove was the chapter He used to change your life. Stay strong, stay humble, and God bless.